everybody. Hope you're doing well. So today I'm making a video on this particular scam that is happening all around you. Okay. So before we get into the video, firstly I'd like to wish each and every one of you, my Indian audience, a very happy Dasara and Navaratri. Hope this Navaratri and Dasara brings you great joy and success to you, loved ones, and everybody around you. Like I mentioned earlier, I am making this video to make the general public aware about the scam that is happening around you, especially in the name of FedEx, right? So what happens in this scam is that firstly you start getting a call from FedEx stating that you have a parcel which is stuck somewhere and you need to take an action immediately, and it'll tell you to contact the customer care, and if you dial 1 it'll take you to the customer care, dial 0 it'll take you to another customer care itself. So they basically don't want you to you know get out of the call and call the actual customer care of FedEx, and which would bust their entire operation. Okay. Now you'd be thinking, why would such people use FedEx as a name, right? So firstly, before we go ahead, and I'll tell you what happened with me, I want to just briefly give you an intro about FedEx. I'm pretty sure that mostly all of you know what FedEx is. You would have sent a parcel via FedEx to your loved ones in India, outside, or from overseas to India, right? So it's a very well-known global brand, basically an American brand that is specialized in courier delivery services. Okay. Now, anybody getting a call from FedEx would think that it's a genuine call, and that is the main reason why people are getting scammed. Just in the name of the brand is what they're getting scammed. Okay. Now, let me take you through what happened with me, and why am I making this video. Okay. So, firstly, last afternoon, I got a call from FedEx. Okay, a fake call, by the way, not a real FedEx number. So that bot, it was actually a bot that was telling me that there is some parcel that I have sent, or parcel that I am receiving is stuck somewhere. So please dial 1 to speak to customer care, dial 0 to know more about this. So even if you press 1 or 0, you will be eventually led to the same person, a customer care agent. Okay. Now, so what happened is I dialed one of those number and I was redirected to a customer care executive. Now, that guy, he verified few details for me. Like, he just took my phone number and he said, "Yes, sir, this is your phone number," and he verified my name. And I thought at that time it was a very legitimate concern, because I may have a parcel. I'm not sure, that may be coming from somewhere. I may have ordered something online. It's festive season. Everybody's ordering everything somewhere, right? So I thought it was one of that, and I'm like, okay, I will let me speak to the customer care and figure out what the hell is actually happening. So now I spoke to that guy, and he said that I have a parcel, okay, you know, sent from Mumbai, that I had sent from Mumbai to Taiwan, okay, and it has been caught by the customs. I said I have not used any sent any such courier from Mumbai, because I stay in Bangalore, and I have never sent any parcel from Mumbai. And the agent tells me that that my Aadhaar card has been used here as a proof for sending this document. I was shocked upon hearing this. So the agent after that started telling me that, "Sir, you may have been a victim of identity theft. Hence, there is a police complaint, or a registered complaint against your name in the cyber cell." I was like, okay, fair enough. Maybe somebody might have used my Aadhaar card somewhere. Maybe it would have been leaked somewhere somehow. Not sure. That's quite common these days. So I was like, okay, I want to know more about this particular parcel. What was sent and why was it flagged and why did you call me? So upon my surprise, I mean I figured out that 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 particular box that was sent by me apparently had some drugs in it. and that is the reason why the customs have caught that, and a case has been registered in my name under cyber cell, in the Mumbai cyber cell, not the narcotics but the cyber cell. Okay. Now here's one thing that comes to your mind. One is, if there has been a drug that has been found in the parcel, why would a registered complaint be raised against you in the cyber cell? Why not narcotics? You may think that it's an identity fraud because somebody used their Aadhaar card to create a fake, parcel, but still it would be a primarily, it will be a complaint issued against you on the narcotics department, not from the cyber cell, right? And also one more thing also flashed my mind, that okay, if the police have caught the parcel, okay, the customs have caught the parcel that is going from my name outside the country, why would the FedEx guys call me first and inform me about this? Why isn't the cyber cell, so-called cyber cell, reaching out to me first and telling me that, this has happened? And instead of investigating, why is FedEx investigating on this? Right? So that is something that crossed my mind, and I thought, okay, there must be some kind of a scam here. So I thought, okay, let me get more information on this so that I can myself, file a complaint against this in my local police station. So now what happens is, I immediately asked the guy, the FedEx guy, to give me more details on what happened, and so that I can file a complaint. I asked him to drop me an email with all the details so that I can look into it and raise a complaint required, and raise a required necessary action, whatever is required. I want do that. Now he clearly denied my request, stating that he cannot give you an email from his company with these details. So I was shocked. Like, a guy from FedEx calls me, tells me that I have a parcel sent from my name from Mumbai to Taiwan, has been caught in the customs because there were some drugs in it, and fails to give me more information on it as an email. So I was shocked. Now I said, okay, fine, but I need more details. So the FedEx executive, he said, he will provide me all the details that I need to raise a complaint, just to make a note of it and everything. I said, okay. I took a moment to gather a pen and paper. While I was doing that, the FedEx guy tried to question me and ask me whether I was a student or a working professional. And he also asked me whether I was comfortable traveling to Mumbai and registering a complaint in the cyber cell, or was I comfortable, with an online complaint. Of course, for me it would be an online complaint, which would be much easier because I have to travel to Mumbai, right? And I didn't want to travel to Mumbai, and yeah, I told him. I told him that that I prefer an online complaint, so I need more details on this, right? So he shared me some details. So here are some details I'm just showing you on the screen right now. So these details, shocking actually. Firstly, it says there's a parcel sent from Mumbai to Taiwan on the 15th of October to a person called Zhang Ling, and they gave me a consignment number, and they said that I paid an amount of 72,350 for this particular parcel. And the FedEx claimed that there were like 2 kilos of clothing in it, with some expired passports, some 8 SBI credit cards, 4 laptops, 950 grams of drugs, and he also provided me a FIR number. Okay. And he said, sir, don't worry, this is a case of identity theft, and we will be there to help you with it. You don't have to worry about it. Just take the details, and when the cops call you, just give them the same details. I was like, okay, very nice of you, to provide me details. And likewise, he provided me his name and his employee ID and everything. Okay. So I'm just showing you this particular details about that particular customer care executive. So he claimed to be Rohit Sharma, not the captain of the Indian cricket team. a senior executive, a customer care executive from FedEx. Now, at this point, now I realized that yes, this is a scam that is happening with me. Right? Firstly, I've not sent any parcel from Mumbai to Taiwan. Secondly, why is FedEx calling me and telling me that I have sent a parcel which has drugs? Isn't it the job of the police to call me and tell me or inform me or investigate? Right? So these two things, was in the back of my mind, and I sort of knew that this was a scam. Okay, so I told him, boss, you give me all the details. I'll contact the cyber cell. Uh, I'll raise a complaint online. So now he said, okay, sir, here are the details. So let me go ahead and transfer your call to the cyber cell. Yes, he said, I will transfer your call to the cyber cell department. So I was thinking, when did FedEx have a cyber cell department, to work on cyber criminals? So this confirmed my doubt that this is a scam. And I got furious. I said, why would you transfer me to a cyber cell? I'll contact them directly. Why should I, you transfer them to me? I will contact them directly, right? I will raise a complaint. And then he started saying that, sir, you have been a victim of cyber crime. A cyber crime with identity theft. So that is why we're trying to help you. So, be careful with all of that. And I know that this is a scam. And I said, I am not interested. Just give me all the details on an email so that I can file a complaint myself. And upon hearing this, the customer care executive dropped the call, hung up on me, and he bailed out of this call. Okay, so this was the scam that had, that the call that happened. Had I not been aware of that, or was not able to figure out that this is a scam, I would have continued, and I would have ended up losing my money. So luckily, these few points gave me a basic sense that this particular call is a scam, and I was able to save myself from being looted. Right. So what did I do after that guy hung up on me? Okay. So I immediately rushed to the police station, which is hardly about 100 to 500 meters from my place, and I rushed and I went to the cyber police, and I told them that that I got a call from such and such a courier provider stating that there's some parcel. So the first thing that they asked me was, how much money did you lose? Okay, I was surprised. I said, sir, I have not lost any money because I figured out that this is a scam, right? And the police was, he gave me a smile and he told me that, uh, I find it very nice that people like you are not getting scared of such calls, rather coming to the police station and raising complaint against such scams. So this means that the police are receiving a lot of complaints about such scams, and there are a lot of people who are falling victims to this particular scam, right? A lot, right? And later on in this video, I will, you know, uh, give you a detail or explanation or tell you what happened when I met a real life victim of this particular scam. You will be shocked to hear the amount that he lost, he and she lost, uh, you know, in this scam. So first thing that the police said, you block this number, do not entertain such people, let them file a case against you, let them come and pick you up. They will not be able to pick you up. They'll have to, a police from our station only have to come and pick you up if there is a genuine case. I was happy that I didn't fall victim to this particular scam. Okay. Now after doing everything, all my formalities, I was heading out of the police station, and there were two people, a guy and a girl. I'm not sure if they were a couple. So they were sitting near the entrance, and the guy stopped me and he said, he tried to inquire about what happened with me, because I was speaking very loudly at the police station, and I think he would have heard my conversation with the police inspector. So he asked me whether I too have been scammed by this FedEx scam. I was like, no, I have not scammed, because I was able to figure out that this is a scam. So I immediately, pulled out from this particular situation, uh, and I didn't get scammed. So now there was a girl with him, like I said earlier. She said that that they have been the victim of this particular scam, and they had lost about 4 to 7 lakhs of their money in this particular scam. I don't remember the exact amount, so it is around 4 to 7 lakhs. So I was shocked that how come young educated people like them are not able to identify that it's a scam. Okay, so they are also are not to be blamed at this point, because anyone at this situation, if they are not calm, or if they do not think properly, they will be a victim of this scam. Even myself, if I was not able to figure out that the loopholes in this particular story, I would have also been victim of this scam. So uh, you know so that is what I was thinking. So now I was like curious about what happened to them, like how did they lose their money, right? So they tell me that the girl got a call, similar call that I had got, and they transfer the call to the cyber cell, okay, who then arranged a call on Skype with the girl, and via screen share they were able to extort money from the girl's account directly to the scammer's account, and that too, you know, supervised by the scamsters on the phone call, and telling them each and every step in detail to send them money. So upon asking where did the money go to, right? The guy said that the money has been transferred to some ICICI bank account in Hyderabad. So there's nothing that they can do at the moment apart from going to the police station, right? So they did the right thing, going to the police station, lodging a complaint. So I hope that they get all their money back, recover all their money back, and I hope that that they are now more aware of such scams and don't fall to any such scams in the future. Now, the most important question here is that if you've been scammed, what should you do, right? Firstly, there is nothing much that you can do, to be very honest, right? What you have to do is that firstly you'll have to be calm and not take any hasty decision, right? Secondly, stop the contact with those scammers, right? You need to you know block their number and stop that, because once they scam you, they might scam you again and again, right? So need to stop the contact from stop making contact with these scamsters, right? And the most important thing that you have to do within the next 24 to 72 hours is to 78 hours is to go to the police station and lodge a complaint, right? Even the RBI tells you that if you have been victim of such scams, you have to report it within 24 to 48 hours or 72 hours. What happens is if you don't report it immediately, there's the chance that the scamsters might withdraw that money from their bank and they can deposit it elsewhere. Then there is no chance of you getting that money back, right? So immediately you have to raise a complaint in the police station, and they can sort it out immediately. And this is what one of the police commissioner or a policeman was telling in a video that I saw earlier, that you have about an hour time, 1 hour of time once the call is over to raise a complaint, because you never know that they withdraw the money or the bank account that you send the money to, and they're gone. Your money is gone. You lost all your money. So key is report to the police station and to your bank within the next 1 hour if you have been scammed. Okay. Now the next thing, most important thing, is that you need to keep a record of what happened with you, so that it'll be easier for you to raise a complaint, and maybe a recording of the conversation with the scamsters, or writing down what happened with you. Okay. So this will provide you some sense of proof, and will help you with your case, build your case. Okay. Then the last thing that I want to tell you all is that be careful. If such scam has happened to you, there's a chance that this scam might happen to you again also, right, in a different way. You'll never know, right? So be aware of such scams that can happen in the future. Okay, and never ever disclose your bank details, your Aadhaar card number, your CVs, your CVV numbers, your PIN, ATM PIN, online password, anything to anybody. And this is something that each and everybody, from the RBI to the police to the bank, keep telling you. But I just want to remind you that that do not ever do that, uh, which will aid the scamsters looting you. Now, how do I prevent such scams from happening? Right. So what do we do is that first we need to understand what is this identity theft, and how can this be, how can this affect you. So identity theft is basically a fraud that happens where somebody uses your identity, like your Aadhaar number or a PAN card or a DL or any other proof about of your identity to perform a scam. So that is a identity theft, right? Now, what should you do when you receive a phone call like this from a unfamiliar source like this, right? So, first thing that you have to do in such situation is do not panic. Stay calm, right? If you are calm and do not panic, you will find loopholes in their stories, right? Listen carefully what they're trying to say and try to find a loophole in their story. There are chances that there will be loopholes in their story and you will be able to understand that this is a scam. So, rule number one, always stay calm. Rule number two, listen carefully to the guy what he's trying to tell you, right? Guy or a girl or whoever is calling, right? The next thing is do not rush. Now they'll say, boss, you have to arrange money right now. I want you to pay us right now, and we will remove the complaint against you or whatever the particular fraud is, right? Do not take any hasty decisions, right? Take your time. Tell you need the time to think. You need to relax. You need to figure out what is happening. Is happening all of a sudden. I can't transfer this money to you right now. I need some time. Okay. Now the next thing what you can make, once you have the time is do is remember the remember the details that was shared with me earlier with by the FedEx customer care executive Rohit Sharma. He gave me a consignment number, right? The first thing that you do is use that consignment number and figure out whether there is an actual order in that particular number, and you will find that there will be no orders linked to that particular consignment number, which means that this is fake, right? Why will FedEx call you and give you a consignment number when it is fake, when there is no order, right? So this will give you a sense that yes, this is fake, there is no order in this particular order ID, which means that this is scam. Okay, so check the facts correctly, right? uh, Try to understand each and every detail that that person was trying to tell you. Now, once you have checked the facts, please do not share any personal info about you with the scamsters. Personal info as in your bank details, your Aadhaar number, your passwords, anything, right? Please do not share such information with the scamsters. This will make it easier for them to scam you rather than helping you. It'll help them, right? So do not ever share any personal information with such people. Okay. Now you're certain that this is real, right? So what would you do? You would want to verify that even though if it is real or not, right? So you will call the actual customer care number or actual police number to verify that. So do your fact check. Call them back on the not on the same number that they provided you, might be fake. So always call back on the company's number, like the FedEx number or the police number, to figure out if it is real or not, right? After this, what you have to do is report such incident to the police station, and this will not just help you, it'll help a lot of other peoples around you, right? uh, from being victim of this particular scam. Now, how can I tell whether this is a scam or not, right? Like I said, listen very closely to what they're trying to say, right? There will always be a loophole in the story that they're telling you, okay? And yes, there will be a loophole, okay? Because they are not an actual police or actual people calling you. They don't know a lot of things, right? So you'll be able to figure that out when you talk to them, listening to them very careful. And secondly, is being aware is very important, right? You need to be aware that such scams are happening around you, right? um, the reason why I knew that this is a scam is because I watch a lot of these scamster call center bust videos, right, on YouTube. So I know that yes, that such scams are happening, and I may also be a victim of this. So I'm aware a bit about such scams. So you need to make yourself aware. Read a lot of articles or watch some videos online that can help you become aware of this particular incident. Okay, like I said, never ever share any personal information with anybody. This will aid the scamsters, and it'll make their life easier to loot you, right? Here's a pro tip: do this on your own risk. If you figure out that this is a scam, try to waste their time, uh, mainly because if you try to waste their time, what happens is you might eat their time, and you can save a lot of other people as well, right? But you might say they will call those guys eventually, right? So it's just up to you. You can do it. If you want to waste the time, you can do that, so that don't scam more people. So it is up to you. Okay, now the main thing here I would like to highlight, the main um, point here about this scam is that people are not aware of such scams that are happening, right? They're not aware because we live in a very fast paced life where people don't have time to be aware of such things, right? So make it your responsibility, or make it your at least moral responsibility, to educate your loved ones, at least your loved ones, like your parents, your grandparents, your family, your kids, everyone around you, so that though they don't get scammed, by these scamsters. And this will be very helpful. Probably they will share this information with many other people, right? So they can help other people also with this particular information, and a lot of other people can also be aware of this such scam, and they can prevent it. So spread the awareness with your loved ones, so that a lot of people are aware of this, and we can all together fight this particular scam that is happening, and so that nobody else ever has to go through this particular scam again. So with this, I thank you all for watching my video. Hope you liked it. If you have any queries or any comments or anything that you want to ask me or tell me, you can just put it on the comment box, and I will be happy to answer all the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Goodbye.